we're still recording as well. Yep. Alright. Interesting. You know what? I don't remember this even existing before. Am I crazy? I remember that part down there. A little bit. I don't remember this end. It's kind of cool, these benches and all, though. I like that. It's nice. Reminds me of my high school. These big sort of bench things people used to sit at lunch. A lot of people. Not me though. I always ate down in the French wing. I don't know why I'm telling everyone that. Oh well. Ignis.
You're the one defending Sunry now, huh? Well, the hotel's open for you. And I guess I gotta answer any questions you want too.
Yeah. Tell me what you saw the night of the murder.
The Sith woman, Alasa, rented a room in the hotel. An hour or two later, Sunry comes in and goes to her room. A couple hours later, I hear a blaster shot and see Sunry running. He can't run good because he's a cripple, but he still was going pretty fast. I would swear he started after the shot, though.
Okay. Could it have gone off after he left?
No, I don't think so. I mean, it's possible, just barely. But I wouldn't say that to the court.
It's possible, though. I don't know. I'm not going to persuade him because, I mean, he says it's possible, but he thinks that that it happened before. I want to ask you something else.
What do you want to know?
Well, what do you know about Sunry and Alasa?
Alasa used to rent rooms here every week or so. Then Sunry would come by a couple hours later and stay all night. It doesn't take a genius to figure out what was going on.
Who are the witnesses in the hotel?
There were only 2 other people in the hotel when it happened. One was a Rhodian named Glupor. Seems like a really dirty, shifty type. Normally I don't let his kind in here. I'm a reputable businessman, you know. But there weren't many people here, so I decided to take a chance. The other is a regular named Firith Me. He's a Bazak player. Probably an addict, but he claims he's big in some circles. Don't know anything about him other than that. Anything else you want to know?
I have no more questions for now.
Well,
don't go
okay.
anywhere.
If you need anything else, I'm gonna be right here.
Yeah, don't go anywhere. Journal entry added. Let's take a look at that. Ignis, the hotel owner. Ignis is the proprietor of the hotel that the murder of Alasa occurred at. He told you that he heard the blaster shot go off and then saw Sunry hobbling away from the scene of the crime. He says he doesn't know, though. He doesn't know for sure. I mean, it could have happened after. I don't know. We'll see. We'll have to see. Beep, beep, boop. What's in here? Nothing. Can't even get in. Anybody home? Rhodian. It's occupied. Hey. I know I shouldn't be doing this, but curiosity. Lovely room. She could actually get night set-ins in this game. Kind of an RPG thing. A med pack, of all things. Alright. Well, every little bit helps. Extra 12 credits to our name, you know. What would we do without that? I wonder why BioWare throws things like that in. I guess it's just to give the place an air of you know, lived-inness, however you would put that. For you, Firith May. Another footlocker. With 100 credits. Nice. Get that. Quick save here as well.
You with the cell, Kath? You here to see me about the murder, too? I told the damn fish everything I knew. What more do you all want from me?
What do you know about Sunry and Alassa?
Sunry, I only heard of once or twice in passing. Some sort of old-time war hero against the Sith. Seen him around in the hotel, too. Going to Alassa's room always, of course. Kept the rest of the building up half the night with their damn antics, usually.
Alassa roomed here often?
Yes, she rented a room every week or so. Coincidentally, it was right about the same time that Sunry would show up. They didn't seem all that discreet, either.
You mean Sunry was having a relationship with Alassa?
I'm not saying anything like that. What they did in that room in private is their business. And there isn't any rule against Sith and Republic seeing each other for personal reasons. Although if you think her Sith Master didn't know, you must be fooling yourself.
Sith Master?
Well, Alassa was a Sith, so of course she'd have to have someone above her. Yeah, I didn't see anything.
What did you see?
Well, one time, I saw Alassa coming in wearing this big cloak. I was on my way to my room, and she normally wears stuff like that, so I didn't pay her too much attention. But this time, I accidentally brushed up against her. Accidentally, of course.
Of course.
And her cloak fell open. Now, I don't have any qualms about the Sith. I leave them alone, and they leave me alone. And seeing as how Alassa had a Sith lightsaber under her cloak, I'm not going to poke that hornet's nest.
She was a dark Jedi.
Seems so. But I'm not getting myself in any further with the Sith. I know how ruthless they are. Now, that's all I'm going to tell you. I'll testify it to the court, but you aren't going to get anything else out of me.
Journal entry added, experience points received 500. Let's see what that is. Firith May, the Bazak player. Firith told you he once brushed up against Alassa, and her cloak fell open to reveal that she was carrying a lightsaber, the mark of a Jedi. It would seem that Alassa may have been a dark Jedi allied with the Sith. Interesting, but I'm not sure of the relevance. I suppose that would make it even less likely that Sunry was able to kill her, but we'll see.
You again. Didn't I tell you people everything I knew? So why do you keep coming back to me?
What did you see the night of the murder?
I was in my room, minding my own business with the latest copy of Pazak Weekly, checking out the listings for the big tournament that's going to be held here soon, when I heard a blaster shot. Being still alive, and therefore smart enough not to stick my head out immediately, I didn't go out right away. I looked out after a minute and saw KotOR in the hall by Alassa's room, and Sunry running like the wind. You can't tell me that someone who was running like that, and he was pretty fast for a cripple, isn't guilty.
I have nothing more to ask for now. Thank you.
Yes, well, I'll be right here. Not like they're letting me go anywhere else.
That's right. Right. So, that was kind of interesting. I'm not sure what the ramifications of that are. Security droids all over the place should have caught all this. Like, it should have been pretty obvious what happened. Where's the other guy, anyway? KotOR. Hotel service terminal. I'll have to check that out after. Let me drop a quick save, though. Yeah, here with Selkath. You have questions for KotOR? KotOR already say everything he knows. You happen to know about a star map anywhere on this planet? Do not know what you're talking about, but then again, KotOR not very bright. Boy. Do you know about the Selkath youths who have gone missing? KotOR heard of it, yes, but KotOR has been locked in this room for days. KotOR think it rather poor insight to think he knows something. Okay. I have questions about the murder of Alassa. KotOR tell everything to Selkath, you not know? KotOR have no reason not to say. KotOR tell everything. Everything about murder, everything about Sith Lady's room. He's got a unique sound set, KotOR does. It's kind of interesting. He's actually saying his name, a unique Rhodian sound set. It's pretty cool. Why were you at the hotel? Glupor is staying at the hotel. Glupor not very rich. Hotel much too lit for Glupor to live at, but Glupor saved for weeks to have enough to stay here for a few days. Using Glupor's chance to live better for a while. Okay. That's fair enough. What did you see? Glupor not see murder. Oh no, Glupor did see Republic guy, the cripple, Sunry his name, Glupor thinks. Glupor see Sunry running away from scene of crime. Glupor see nothing else at all, especially not in Sith Lady's room. What about Alas's room? Glupor just curious to see what had happened. Glupor have no reason to go into room. No one paid Glupor to do it. What? Did someone pay you to do something in that room, Glupor? How you know someone paid Glupor? He really isn't that bright, is he? Well, Sith Man came up to Glupor after murder. Before Selkath leave, he say give Glupor good money if Glupor put metal into Sith's hand. Glupor good. Glupor plant evidence and leave no trace. But Glupor not recognize Sith Man anyway. Glupor not recognize humans very well. No use to Selkath, so not bother to tell them. Well, that and the Sith Man say he killed Glupor if Glupor speaks. Uh-oh. Glupor think he can't talk anymore right now. Glupor feels he needs to lie down. Maybe just stay here. Okay. Journal entry added. Experience points received 500. Check out that. Glupor the Rhodian. Glupor confessed that the Sith made him plant the metal as evidence against Sunry after the murder occurred. It would seem that the Sith are indeed trying to point the blame at Sunry. So let's analyze the crime as we know it so far. The hotel man says he saw Sunry running out after the shot was fired, but he can't be 100% on that. He said it's possible that the shot was fired before, or after he left the room, rather. And then Glupor says the Sith have planted a metal or he planted the metal that he was approached by the Sith, paid by the Sith to do that in Elas's hand. Corpse. We also have Fear with May, who really didn't confirm overly much other than he just saw a shot, and then he saw Glupor out in the hall, and he saw Sunry running down the hall. So, I mean, the timeline here seems pretty likely. He sees the shot, he opens the door, immediately he sees Sunry running out. So, it still looks like Sunry shot him, but what's the... You know, it's possible that it's not. I guess? Maybe? I don't know. Maybe I've gotten something wrong already. I'm going to look at my journal. Sunry. Feareth me. Feareth told you he once brushed up against Elas. Yeah, she's a Dark Jedi, too. That's all he had of use, though. The hotel owner said that he heard the blaster shot go off, then saw Sunry hobbling away from the scene of the crime. It's possible he saw Sunry hobbling, but he can't be 100% sure before the shot went off, is what I'm saying. But, I don't know. And then Sunry's story is he says it's a setup, blah blah blah, the Sith are framing him. She believes it's the same. We know there's an affair going on. We know... yeah, he's not telling the truth. And she might not even be telling the truth. She might know about this. We spoke to the judges. Who in the heck? Where was the other guy? Glupor. G? Glupor the Rhodian. Yeah, and he planted the evidence. Yeah, we don't know yet. We still don't know what's going on here, because the Sith are doing something that they don't really need to do if he is guilty. I don't get it. Canderous, do you mind?
Yeah?
Thank you. He does
Sure.
mind. That's too bad. actually, Gloopor. You don't have anything else to say, do you? Why are you back, human? Gloopor already tell you everything. Why did you not leave Gloopor alone? Questions about the murder of Alasa? Already tell you everything. Why you bothered Gloopor more? Gloopor not answering any more questions for you. Alright. Being uncooperative, are you? Will not look good in the eyes of the court, Gloopor. Whatever. Oh yeah, hotel service terminal. Can we do anything with this? Interesting. Interesting. Okay, I'm curious. Let's go into that one room. Let's see what that's all about. That's interesting. This one that's unoccupied? Yeah, this one. Let's quick save. System loading complete. Thank you for staying with us. Please use this terminal to call for any services you might need during your stay. Access room service menu. Accessing. Error. Message from hotel owner Ignis. Overriding. Hello, dear customer. Due to the currently ongoing murder investigation being conducted by the Selkath High Court, the inn will be closed until further notice. Please come back later. Today's room prices. Accessing. Message from hotel owner Ignis. Yeah, please come back later. Let's call for a bellboy. Okay, well, never mind then, huh? Interesting, but pointless.
And you need?
Get out.
Sure.
Get out!
Huh?
Out of the way. Thank you.
Yes?
Alright, Ignis, have you any more to say?
You're the one defending Sunry now,
Yeah.
huh? Well, the hotel's open for you. And I guess I gotta answer any questions you want too.
I have no more questions. I think we already asked him all this.
Well, okay. If you need anything else, I'm gonna be right here.
Good. Mysterious man.
You, Jedi. I hear you are investigating the Sunry murder trial, are you not? This case is not at all what it appears to be. Many currents, might I say, flow beneath the surface.
That's so. What do you mean?
This murder is much more complicated than it may first appear. The Sunry and Elasa are proxies for their governments, and both sides want the other to fail.
Are they,
you
though?
You can see the journey by the footprints. You understand, yes?
I think so.
Dear. I'm saying they both had something to do with it. They've both kept their hands in this from the start. If you want to get to the bottom of this murder, you might seek information from both the Sith and the Republic, likely in their embassies.
They'd just give it to me.
No, of course not. You think state secrets are for sale on the common market?
No,
You'd have to
of course not.
Devious to get what you want. Heed my advice, Jedi, and you may yet find the truths in this murder.
Very well. Mysterious man, I appreciate it. I wonder who you are, though. And why you care. Well. Yeah. What's down here? This is the embassy. That was the visitor's hotel. Tyvark's shop. Central courtyard. Alright. Drop another save. Click embassy. Security droid. Beep 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 whoop. Not a whole lot going on in here for an embassy. Alright, well. Public soldiers, huh?
I'm sorry, I'm on duty, citizen. Please refer any questions to our diplomatic corps. I'm sorry, I'm on duty, citizen. Please refer any questions to our diplomatic corps.
We go
Thank
here. Locked. Public security clearance is required to enter. Interesting. Alright, folks, come on back here. Just make sure that you're all not in an awful position, and we'll save again because of paranoia.
Welcome to Manaan. I'm Roland Wan. As the official representative of the Republic Embassy on this planet, I'm here to help all citizens of the Republic should they require aid.
I have some questions about Ahto City.
A beautiful place, Ahto City. A paradise on the water. But remember, within the city itself, the Selkath have absolute authority. They're a tough race, but fair. Obey the Selkath laws, keep the peace, and you should encounter no problems. I assume you received a visitor guide to the city when you docked your ship. I regret there is little I can tell you that's not in the visitor guide, my good Jedi. My duties rarely permit me to venture beyond the walls of the Republic Embassy.
Why are your soldiers loading so much KotOR anyway?
KotOR is a precious resource. Its healing powers are near miraculous. During times of war, KotOR becomes even more valuable. As long as we have the permits, we will continue to harvest KotOR and ship it to our Republic soldiers battling against the Sith. Of course, the Sith enjoy the very same privileges. If there was some way we could gain an edge over the Sith in our KotOR supply, but the Selkath are fiercely protective of their neutrality in this conflict. They do not want to grant either side an advantage.
I'm investigating the Sunry case.
I don't know much about the facts of the case, but I find it hard to believe. I never met Sunry, but he's a hero of the Republic, not a murderer. The so-called evidence against him is an obvious frame-up. It has to be. The Sith must have plotted Sunry's downfall to embarrass and discredit the Republic.
Are you so sure it was the Sith?
Who else? Sunry's conviction will be a blow to Republic-Selkath relations. Who would benefit from this other than the Sith? If you want to solve this mess, I would focus on the Sith. That or check out the murder scene at the hotel. Talk to the other guests. Maybe they know something. I regret I could not be of more assistance in your investigation. Is there anything else?
Well, I'm on a mission from the Jedi Council. Perhaps you can help me with it.
Oh, of course. Of course, I'll do whatever I can. But I'm only a simple diplomatic representative of the Republic. I doubt I can be of any use to the Jedi Council.
I seek a star map, the remnant of an ancient and forgotten race. Might you know where I could find such a thing?
An ancient and forgotten race. And you think it may be here on Manaan?
You know something?
Well, perhaps. But if you want to get information about that, you'll have to do something for me first.
Why not just tell me?
No. You do what I want and maybe I can help you out. Until then, nothing.
What do you want me to do?
We were using a submersible reconnaissance droid in the ocean surrounding Ahto City, and it was damaged. It took a data recording of the outside of the city before being driven off by the Phyraxan sharks. But while it was returning to the surface, it encountered difficulties and was disabled. Its automatic systems floated it to the surface, but we could not retrieve it in time. The Sith were applying subtle pressure to the Selkath authorities for some reason we've not determined, and were able to delay us long enough that they could retrieve the droid before we did. The droid's data centers are heavily encrypted, so it will take the Sith several days, we believe, to get to its data. It was captured 12 hours ago. It is imperative that we get it back.
Where is the droid?
It's heavily guarded, we're sure, in the Sith Embassy here on Manaan. Since we have no remaining soldiers to spare, and certainly not our elite ones, we have no one capable of entering the Sith Base and retrieving it. That is what we would ask you to do.
How do I get inside the Sith Base, Roland? It's not exactly an easy feat you're asking.
There are several leads we've been working on to get into the Sith Base. Any of them should work for you, although it might be wise to concentrate your efforts on just one. The first method that's possible is to help us interrogate a Sith prisoner we managed to catch after he tried to infiltrate our base. He's being held just inside our enclave. We think he may be able to give us the passcode that the Sith give their informers to enter the base. He has proved most resilient so far.
Is there another way?
We managed to pick up a crate of blank Sith data cards, the type they use for passcards. The encryption system to unlock them is very difficult, however. But if you are more skilled than our technicians, you may be able to gain access that way.
Is there any other way than that, though?
The Sith have got the Selkath to give them exclusive use of one of the main hangar bays. Visiting Sith Masters use this bay to land. Then take a speeder over the water to an external entrance to the Sith Enclave. The luckless spy we mentioned earlier had a pass card to that hangar on him. While it is surely well guarded, it may prove to be the most direct route. Here's the card. The Sith Base itself is very heavily guarded. If they became aware of your presence, I fear you would be quickly outnumbered and killed. Here is a pass card to get you inside our facility. You should find all you need to get started in there. You can choose whichever of the methods you want, as long as you get in the base and get the data recording back. Which method do you think you would like to try first?
That's a good question. Interrogating the prisoner. We didn't have really great luck with that last time, did we? Decrypting the pass card. Sounds like a lot of work. Raiding the bay, though. Killing Sith. Oh, this is a good question. Can't we do all of them? Like, I mean, I could get the information that I need from any of these guys. I could get the pass card, and then I could just raid the bay. Try to decrypt the pass card, I guess. I can always crack into the...
We've been working at that for a while, but it's been too difficult so far. Maybe you'll have better luck. I wish you luck in your task. Should you retrieve the data recording from the droid, return it here to me, and we can see about getting you that information.
Yeah, journal entry added. Let's see what that is. Whoops. Journal. Star map Manaan. Roland Wan, the Republic diplomat on Manaan, has indicated that he may know something about ancient ruins on Manaan. He first requires you to retrieve a data module stolen by the Sith and bring it back to him before he'll tell you anything. Mission for the Republic. You have spoken to Roland Wan, the representative of the Republic Embassy on Manaan. He says that he may have information about the star map, but he will only tell you what he knows if you retrieve the remains of a Republic probe droid lost recently to the Sith. The droid has sensitive data recordings of its mission outside Ahto City, and the Republic wants it back before the Sith are able to decrypt it. To do this, you will need to enter the Sith Embassy. He has said that there are 3 ways to get into the Sith Base. You can interrogate a Sith prisoner who was found snooping around the Republic Embassy. He knows a passcode that allows him entry to the Sith Base. You can decrypt some captured Sith pass cards and use them to open the door to the Sith Base. Or you can use the key Roland gave you and force your way into the Sith-controlled hangar and fly outside Ahto City to the Embassy through the rear entrance. The hangar is located at the west end of the Ahto City docking bay. Once you have entered the Sith Base, retrieve the data module and return it to Roland. Yeah. This bastard's a real piece of work. Keeping information from us. Revan is really not pleased that he's being manipulated by the Republic here to gallivanting into the Sith Base. This is the last thing he wanted to do while he was on this planet, is to raid yet another Sith Base. But here we are. Incidentally, Roland, is there a way I could possibly talk to that prisoner even so?
Have you managed to retrieve the data from our droid in the Sith Base?
No, I have not.
Time is a critical factor.
Yeah.
We cannot allow the Sith to decode that data recording, or our operations on Manaan will be compromised.
What operations? You're supposed to be neutral here.